Hello dear students and welcome back. In today's video, I want to show you something that is very powerful in Linux. Any Linux distribution will have this with that Linux. So it's about finding information about commands because when you are dealing with commands, there are so much commands you can use and these commands have a specific way for using them. So sometimes you will forget how to use them, or maybe you want to learn about them, how to use them, different options they have, what they do, and so on. So how we can do that with Linux, there's a command for that actually, and it's called man, which is short for manual pages. And this command takes argument, and this argument will be the command you are interested in. So for example, I want to learn about the print working directory command. All right, hit enter, and you can see now you get this output. So first you get the name, which is print name of current working directory. You have the synopsis, so how is it used? And this is going to be print working directory, and it takes options, and here anything between square brackets is optional, so you don't have to use it to add it for the command to work. All right, you can add it to modify the behavior, but you don't have to do that. All right, it's optional. And you get the description, print the full name of the current working directory, and you get these different options that this command accepts. So you get, for example, -l and use print working directory from environment even if it contains symlinks, and we'll learn about symlinks. -p, avoid all symlinks. --help, display this help and exit, and --version, output version information and exit. And it tells you that if no option is specified, -b is assumed. So by default, it will add -p if you don't provide it. And it gives you a little note here. Your shell may have its own version of print working directory, which usually supersedes the version described here. Please refer to your shells. And we'll learn about different shells used by the command line interface. And notice it's called command line interface because this interface is actually like a channel between you and the shell. There are many different shells, and these shells are what is responsible on how to execute these commands. So the shell is what actually execute the command. Here is just an interface between you and the shell, so you can send command through this and get the output through this. All right, now you can see here, press H for help or Q for quit. Now we can quit, and now we can use print working directory. Let me type that correctly. Print working directory dash let's try --version here, and we get --version. Now since this doesn't work, all right, we learned that --version should give us the version, but doesn't work. This tells me that this is a custom version of this command. All right, as like here what it said, your shell may have its own version of print working directory. So here we are dealing with specific version with this Linux shell. All right, so it's a custom version. Let me quit that. Let's try another thing, ls, use that, and now we can see here is the name, here is the option, and here is the file. And as you can see, both of these are inside square brackets, which means that these are optionals. ls will work out of the box and it will work in the current working directory. And you notice these three dots. This means after each option and after each file, we can add many options. So it's not limited to one option. If we don't see this with any command. This means this command accept only one option at a time, but this command accept many options at the same time. Also accept 0 or more files at the same time. And in Linux, everything is a file, even file folders, directories are considered files. Anything inside Linux is a file. All right, that's why it says a file. All right, guys, and here's the option description, so you can read about that. You can scroll, as you can see, and get more options. I am scrolling with my mouse, and if I want to quit, just hit Q and we are out. All right, and if I want to close this terminal, I can just type exit and turn it off.